Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, the #1 YouTube channel for you to level up your communication skills, learn the art of public speaking, social skills, and personal branding to take your message to the world. For today's episode, we're entering the world of social skills, and I'm going to be talking about, can others tell that you are nervous? And to delve into this, we're going to be talking about the illusion of transparency. One of the biggest problems with social skills is that you keep wondering if other people can tell whether or not you're nervous. And when you have this worry, what typically happens is you start thinking that you look ugly as you're speaking. And the bad word isn't ugly. The bad word is thinking. In our society, people who know how to think, they're given a gold medal. Good job, you know how to think. But in reality, knowing the art of not thinking, knowing the art of stilling the mind is crucial when it comes to social skills. Wait, Armani, I thought you said the brain is always chattering away. What do you mean, stilling the mind? Well, here's the thing. Your brain is always chattering away, yes, but it is you who is putting focus on it. And when you're putting too much focus on the wrong thoughts, then you're typically getting anxiety and you're typically getting out of the present moment. This problem, it doesn't just happen in the social skills world. This problem also extends over to the public speaking world, to the YouTube world. If you're someone that's extremely nervous about making videos, for example, most of the times you are overthinking and you're wondering whether or not you look ugly. Thing is, anytime you're learning something new, overthinking is normal. When you're driving, when you're learning how to skateboard, when you're learning how to shoot basketball, those all call for moments of overthinking. But here's the problem with communication skills. With communication skills, your overthinking is being presented in front of others, which are now making you think, do I look ugly? Do I look nervous? It's making you focus on others because other parties are involved anytime you're communicating, unless you're one of those people that just talk to yourself all day. So let me break it down into the fundamental levels. There's two kinds of energy when it comes to social skills. There's inhibitory and then there's exhibitory. Inhibiting energy is when you are sucking up energy into your body. And exhibiting energy is when energy is radiating outside of your body. Which type of energy do you think social skills is? Do you think this is energy that is radiating out into the public? Or do you think it is energy that you are trapping within your body? If you answered the latter, then you are right. You are holding on to the energy. And we all know physics to a certain extent. We know that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It is simply converted. So that energy that you are holding within, you know what happens to that? It is shot up into your head. And your head is the thinking facility. That's where you're thinking and thinking and thinking away. So when you are in a social interaction, what you're doing now is instead of focusing on the other person and being present in the moment, you're overthinking. You're asking yourself all the negative questions which do not add value onto the conversation. And even when you are inhibiting energy, you still are exhibiting energy as well, but it's not good energy. It's very bad energy, and you start becoming a repellent towards other people. All this stems from the illusion of transparency. And the illusion of transparency is when we think that our internal nerves are leaking out to the public. Have you ever felt that moment when you were nervous yourself and you thought, well, others can sure as hell tell that I'm nervous as well? Well, that's an illusion. That's what they call it, illusion of transparency. Others cannot tell how you feel. But the problem is that you think that they can. So the main detriment of social anxiety is illusion of transparency, and the main detriment of illusion of transparency is you. You are putting way too much focus on yourself in the social interaction. All right, Armani, you're telling me all that I'm doing wrong in this video. Aren't you going to tell me what I need to do right? Sure, I'll tell you what you need to do right. Well, what is it? What you need to do right is you need to seek knowledge. Because without knowledge, you're just taking a lot of action, but the action isn't the right action. You turning on this video, this is you seeking out a certain level of knowledge. Now, what you need to do is you need to take this knowledge and apply it on yourself. You need to start building self-knowledge. And self-knowledge is basically fancy terms for self-awareness. Awareness is the light, and your ego is darkness. Whenever you bring light into darkness, what happens? Something radiates. And that's what you need to do for your internal world. What I recommend the next time you are feeling a strong level of the illusion of transparency, you're feeling a lot of nerves, you're wondering whether or not you look ugly, bring a little bit of light to that situation. A little bit of light helps a lot. A match that is lit up in a dark room still lights the room to a certain degree, doesn't it? Well, that's your goal. Every single time that you are facing the illusion of transparency, your goal isn't to try to overcome it immediately. Instead, the goal is to simply bring a little bit of light. I tried to do the match motion, but it didn't work. You get it into your mindset. A little bit of light goes a long way. Eventually, that light starts to burn a little bit brighter, and more brighter until it starts looking like the mic behind my poster. And that right there is the key to illusion of transparency. Anytime you have the illusion of transparency, that means your ego is getting the hold of you. You are getting collapsed in the darkness. It's your duty to bring awareness, aka light, into the situation, and that is you bringing yourself self-knowledge. Knowledge is what eventually alters your behavior. Knowledge serves as the gasoline, and your behavior serves as the car. If you're trying to drive without gasoline, you ain't going nowhere. So it's the same thing in the social skills world. If you're trying to just take a lot of action without any form of self-awareness, then you're not going to be going anywhere. So this video is going to be super simple, and it's a quick little summary. You get the illusion of transparency based off of an illusion, and the only way that you're going to battle it and overcome it is by shedding light into darkness. The light is awareness, and the darkness is your ego. When you make the entire conversation about yourself, you are being egotistical. Shed fire into the moments of darkness, and you will improve your social skills, and the illusion of transparency will begin to melt away. For more tips and tricks into the world of social skills, make sure you check out the Armani Archives Social Dynamics Edition. You'll hear a lot of practical tips, tricks, and strategies into how to become more charismatic. Thank you for joining the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, and I'll catch you on the next episode.